and for looking at cute cats on rooftops wearing shirts. This is Huza, and he's a little bit cold. But yeah, this is my rooftop here in China where I drink copious amounts of Chinese tea. See there's a Chinese flag over there. Totally China. Look at that beautiful architecture. Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, this is my nice little rooftop garden. Really lucky to have this place. But really lucky to have this tea also. This is a 2022 Ba Xian, heavily roasted from 50-year-old trees, which is kind of in the middle. That tends to be towards the older end of dansongs. Over here we got this Maojian, and this is not the highest quality Maojian, but Maojian is pretty special. Love to have it. I'm going to Xinjiang. This particular tea does not come from Xinjiang. This comes from Hubei, but the best Maojian comes from Xinjiang, just north, and that's where I'm going probably next week. Or later this week. Hope everyone's doing well out there. I'm going to get into a rinse. I got the coals going. Look at that, red hot in there. Red hot. So I'm just going to give it a little rinse here. And it's a little cold today. And depending on where you are, this may be cold or not. It's low 60s. So if you're in like the Midwest or something, this is nothing. But if you're in Los Angeles, or where I'm from, San Diego, this would seem a little bit chilly. Alright, that's the rinse. Man, dansong teas, right off the rinse, you get amazing aroma. That's just like every dansong. That first inhale after the rinse, it's always incredible. Always. So this is the first infusion. Ba Xian, one of my favorites. This is not the Ba Xian on my website. The Ba Xian on my website is from 2024. This is a 2022 Ba Xian. Man, just amazing aroma. Just an amazing aroma. Let's get into it though. And yeah, I got these samples, this Ba Xian, when I went to Chaozhou back in 2023. Emmanuel, welcome, man. Nice to have you here. Rainy day, cold rainy day on the roof today, but we're not stopping. We are not stopping. Got this 2022 Ba Xian, 50-year-old trees, heavily roasted. But this is just like a super quickie first infusion. It'll get darker than that. And it's nice. I've never really had a Ba Xian I didn't like. So, cool to have that. Thanks for stopping by, Emmanuel. Really appreciate it. Just rambling on my roof here in China. Got this Maojian I'm going to crack into real soon, real shortly. I just want to drink this tea, try to warm up a little. And yeah, my wife put this shirt on this cat. Not really a big fan of clothes on animals. But it says, the snuggle is real. The snuggle is real. Isn't that funny that you can just buy this on the internet in China? The snuggle is real. Is the snuggle real? He's so cozy right there. Safin999 YT Gamer, welcome. Welcome to my rooftop here in China, where I drink copious amounts of Chinese tea. Today I'm drinking this Ba Xian 8 Immortals dansong. And I got this a couple years ago when I was in Chaozhou. But it's just been in my inventory. You gotta drink through it. Otherwise you end up just stacked to your eyeballs with tea samples everywhere. This is a Maojian. Not the best quality, but it seems fine to me. I'm drinking that one, trying to get through it. I'm going to Xinjiang. Either later this week or next week, where the best Maojian comes from. And gonna get some of the good stuff. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Yeah, I'm gonna start pesticide testing my teas. So that's an interesting thing. And you know, although I work hard to get the tea from the people I trust, and you know, higher quality terroirs, more prestigious terroirs, I think that extra step of actually laboratory testing tea samples is going to be cool. And I'd like to have a warehouse in Germany later this year, because my dream is to drive a car around the Nürburgring racetrack. And I think putting a tea fulfillment in Germany is a step closer to that in somehow, some way. But yeah, Germany requires pesticide testing. So, gonna make that happen. And yeah. And I drink so much of this shit. I'd like to make sure I'm drinking high quality stuff. But yeah. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Really do. It's about health. I mean, we're all drinking tea for health. A lot of us are. So let's make sure, you know, verify. Trust, but verify. So, yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to, like, have it on paper. Like, how much pesticide residue am I drinking all day, every day? And, yeah, I think customers want to know that stuff, too. So, that's going to be kind of a next step in this little tea business journey. But, yeah, I hope everyone's doing well out there. In general, you don't have major pesticide use with high elevation crops. Like this dancong comes from Ba Xian, which is kind of up there. But yeah, like cheaper teas grown in kind of like lowlands. That's where you'll get some pest issues, and they'll just be dousing the fields with, you know, toxic shit. So trying to avoid that. And so the way I avoid that currently, because I don't test currently, is I just buy from like the good terroirs, higher elevations. And but yeah, it'd be nice to have that tested. And Germany requires that. Germany, 80 million people. I think they need some tea. Anyways, look at this cat. This cat doesn't need any tea. This cat is just so comfortable. Oh my gosh. What's that? What's that? What's that? Gosh. And he's just trying to stay warm here. And his shirt says the struggle is real. I wonder if this shirt's actually making him warmer. I tend to think it might actually make him colder, because it's not allowing his fur to it's kind of like making his fur press down or something. I don't know. I tend to think, you know, the animal's probably best off in any conditions, just with its fur. But, you know, my wife wanted to put a shirt on the cat. Okay, alright, I'll allow it. It's just so funny that the cat's shirt says, the snuggle is real. Like the struggle is real. The snuggle is real. Oh my gosh. I am not snuggling that dirty cat. But yeah, maybe it's time to pop on into this Maojian. This water's a little bit cooler. Let's see what that does. Give it a nice little rinsey rinse. Oh yeah. I think they'll brighten up over successive infusions. That usually is the case. I'm just gonna rinse this cup here. Rinse this glass here, this cup. And let's do that. Hey Emmanuel, welcome. Did I make another joke? Did I say another funny? The snuggle is real. I'm not snuggling that filthy cat. Is that it? Ah, okay, there we go. Wow, look, they brightened right up. All pressed up against the side. Those are beautiful little buds. Let's get the green tea going. Bam. Ah, that's nice. That is nice. Yeah, a little bit more like brothy, kind of soupy, oily brothiness. This dancong is a little bit more fruity, floral. But they're actually a nice contrast. I really enjoy now drinking two gaiwans at the same time, man. Two gaiwans at the same time. This is living. Livin. Living. Anyways, hope everyone's doing well out there. Really, really do. And yeah, I'm just gonna plow through these infusions here. I guess this is just the second infusion? Really nice. Ba Xian. Man, I love Ba Xian. And love this rooftop too. Man, look at these flowers over here. It's just getting crazy. I'm gonna try not to slip off and break my neck up here sometimes. Look at these roses. Incredible. It's like this perfect, like geometrically perfect rose here. Amazing. Got the papaya tree struggling along. And then the grapes. The grapes are just incredible. Those massive grapes. Look, new formation. Like they're just throwing all these massive grapes. And of course this pair of pink roses. Lovely. Anyways, so yeah, this is a guihua. Yeah, I just made that little video about Ba Xian oolong dancong. And this is the osmanthus flower, which I carried up 5 flights of stairs. It was extremely heavy. But yeah, this is a guihua, osmanthus. And this is the cat. The snuggle is real. I'm not snuggling with you, Hoodza. Hoodza. Gosh. Anyways, look at the beautiful steam coming off our pot. Those coals sure are roaring along today. And yeah. So going on a little tea trip soon. Got the first review on the tea club on the website. So stoked to have that. You know, some people haven't left a review for the tea club yet, but that's okay. That's all right. You know, you're under no obligation to leave a review for that tea club. But you know who you are. And that's all right. But yeah, I'm really stoked to have that first review on there. Man, he wrote like Cody on the website. He wrote like an essay, like a high converting essay. It's just like this. It's like a sales script. He just wrote this amazing, overwhelmingly positive review on the tea club. So positive. I was really shocked to see how well written, positive. I don't know if ChatGPT wrote it or what, but that was like a beautiful. I was sharing it with my mom. She's like, "Oh my gosh, honey." Very cool to have such a positive review on the tea club. But let's not turn this into a sales presentation. That has been known to happen. People are like, "Lauren, he's always just selling his tea. You know, he doesn't really care about teaching people about tea. He's just all in it for the millions and the Ferraris and the women and the Rolexes." Anyways, hope everyone's doing well. Let's get back to this green tea over here. Nice. Yeah, very creamy and thick body. People are like, "Hey Lauren, you live in China. but I thought you liked a thick body, and those are kind of rare out here. And that's true. It was true. But yeah, this green tea has a really thick body. Definitely more vegetable flavor than the fruit flavor of the oolong. But yeah, this is Maojian. Some off-brand, off-terroir, you know, second-class sort of Maojian. I can't wait to go get the real stuff over in Shenyang. That will be awesome. No longer do I have to drink this peasant's Maojian. Can finally get some good stuff. And, you know, maybe I'm just too easy to please because I've been really enjoying this one. But from what I understand, I'm in for a real treat in Shenyang. Yeah, this is nice. Let's fill up the water. Always good to keep the water topped off. That's very important. Because when you run out of water, that's a wrap on the day as a tea drinker. I'm actually just about to get a little water supply up here. It's going to go right here, and it's going to be like one of those sparkless jugs. And it's going to be like gravity fed, so I can just like, you know, drain it like that. I'm going to like put, yeah, I'll probably end up putting like that tarp or something over it. I don't want the direct sun beating on it, because I don't want, you know, it's like microplastics, outgassing. I'm always worried about that stuff. You know, and living in China, it's like, you gotta watch out for that stuff. So I'm constantly trying to optimize, you know, environmental toxins out of my life. And, yeah. And then pesticide testing tea is going to be kind of the next step in that. And, but, you know, a little bit of pesticide never hurt anybody. But a lot will kill you. So you got to be careful. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Taking my wife out to dinner tonight. A little date night. Man, I've just been slaving away at the tea business. You know, I fall asleep editing videos, wake up, edit a video, and yeah, so this is the first time I've gone on a date with my wife in like months. So I'm gonna take her to this little dim sum restaurant that we like, kind of fancy, and they have some nice tea too. Maybe I'll make a little video about it. But yeah, and then I'm fasting, and then I'm doing a 5-day fast because, you know, I think I'm better than you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know, people that are always like, you know, on their high horse about, you know, their diet or their lifestyle. That's not me. I'm just so fat that, like, anything to move the needle. Like, I made a bet with my friend that I'm going to pay him $1,000 on August 1st if I don't get to 80 kg body weight, which is like 175 pounds. And right now I'm like over 200. So I've got some work to do. And I'm actually really muscular too, if I do say so myself. So hey, if I can cut some fat, cut a lot of fat, and keep most of my muscle, I'll be in great shape. It'll be great. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to just kind of kickstart it, really move the needle by doing a 5-day fast. I did a 4-day fast at the beginning of last month, and it was awesome. You know, I lost like, 4 pounds of fat. After refeeding, you know, you lose a lot of like water weight. Then after you start eating again, most of that comes back. But then you're left with still some like fat loss. And I think, yeah, 5-day fast, I'll probably lose like 5 pounds of fat. That's the plan. Anyways, it's not for everybody. But, I don't know, I'm pretty convinced that fasting has health benefits. You know, like autophagy, where your body just breaks down messed up cells and stuff. Also, like, although testosterone dips during a fast, once you refeed back, it like jumps up way past baseline. Also, you get like HGH, you know, the human growth hormone. That kind of jumps up in like day 3. I mean, think about it, like from an ancestral perspective. Like if you were without food, like that's not when your body was like ready to shut down. Like that's when you had to like sharpen your senses. You know, some people fast just for the mental clarity. You know, day 2 last time I was getting like some mind games going, and I was like, oh, maybe I should just eat something. Day 3 was super clear. So, yeah, day 3 I was feeling great last time. And I was just doing a tea fast and no electrolytes or anything. And I was still working out. Like I was still hiking and sweating, but just staying fully hydrated. And, yeah, I think you can do like 5-day without anything. Sometimes people would advocate electrolytes and stuff, and you got to do your own research on that. It seems like there's a lot of controversy. But yeah, I mean, I just take my cues from nature. Like in nature, you know, you wouldn't be supplementing any weird electrolytes. Like sometimes if you take salt, it can trigger your body to start dumping some potassium, and you can just kind of mess up your stuff. So, yeah, fasting. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that before. You guys ever tried fasting? So I did a 4-day fast before, had pretty good results. I'm starting a 5-day fast tomorrow. So today's my last day to chow it down. I'm pretty much just eating high protein. So should get into ketosis, you know, where your body's burning fat instead of you know, glucose and stuff, glycogen. A lot of science involved there. Trust the science, guys. Anyways, hope you're doing well. I'm gonna drink this tea. This is a Ba Xian from 2022. Pretty nice. Just been in my personal inventory for years. And just trying to get through some of these legacy holds I have. I'm just like hoarding these small amounts of tea, and it's getting kind of weird, so I'm trying to just get through them. I don't think I can drink tea fast enough. It's like I just acquire more than I can drink. I'm gonna have to like rent my tea an apartment at this point, you know, because it's getting out of hand. Anyways, yeah, I hope everyone's doing well out there. Apparently this famous American streamer called Speed came to China. I just saw that on some social media. I don't even know who that is, but good for him. It's so funny. I guess I'm just getting old, you know? Who the hell is Speed? You know, when I was growing up, speed was something that you did on your motorcycle and tried not to get arrested. And then speed was also something that some bad people did. And, you know, we didn't do a lot of speed growing up. We did everything else, though. Anything we could find, really, you know. Anyways. To be young. To be young. Yeah, that's my rooftop here in China, where I drink copious amounts of Chinese tea with animals and plants, and this is Hoodza. And he's just looking in some weird meditational stance here. Oh my gosh. And his shirt says, "The snuggle is real." And my wife got him that shirt. And I'm not really a big fan of animals wearing shirts. But the snuggle is real. Yeah, that's what he's got on his shirt. Anyways, hope everyone's doing well out there. This is a Ba Xian 2022, 50-year-old trees. Over here we got the Maojian. Just being all Maojian over here. And I'm going to Xinjiang to get the best Maojian in the world. Maybe later this week. next week. Just trying to check some boxes on some stuff, and then I'm gonna head out on just an epic trip to seeing so many cool tea regions. I'm gonna be just doing it out there, and I'll be checking in along the way. And I just want to thank everyone for stopping by and watching me drink tea on my roof and talk to myself. That Maojian. So this is like floral fruity, and this is like brothy vegetable soup. Really nice contrast there. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, there's 4 people watching, but I think a lot of people just put on my live stream and then just go pick up their real phone and then go do something. And they just let me talk to myself. But, it's encouraging. 4 people watching. Kind of a cold, rainy day here. But I'm live streaming every day, guys. Because I'm sharing this message of hope and love and tea. Look at the beautiful colors here. We got some purple and stuff. It's all pretty tightly wound up still. Really nice colors here. Hey, Cody Rose, my man. My man. Yeah, the snuggle is real. Look at this animal. The snuggle is real. Yeah, the snuggle is definitely real. Man, I've been snuggling for so long now. The snuggle is real. It's so funny. Oh, man. Yep, just coming up on 30 minutes of this live stream. Cody, you really slammed through the door at the end here. Dude, Cody, man, I read your review. Your review was incredible. Incredible, dude. I sent it to my mom. I was like showing my friends. Dude, that was like the most beautifully written review ever. Thank you, dude. And so I think remember we were talking about that discount code. I think you didn't get a 50% off discount code because you didn't leave a video review. It's just never good enough, Cody. But your wife left a video review, and so she probably got a 50% off discount code. So you should use hers. It's kind of funny. That's funny. But yeah, dude, your review was epic. I was like showing my mom. I was, look, mom, I did something. I made someone happy. That was so cool. It's just like I couldn't have asked for a nicer review. I was trying to sign up at the end. I was reading the review towards the end. I was like, where do I sign up? Where do I sign up? Like, it was so just well done. Yeah, I didn't see any video. Yeah, I didn't see any video from you. Maybe, if you just go to the listing, you click leave a review, I think you can just do one that way. Like, without going through the email. And I think it'll still prompt you. I'm not really sure. But, yeah, that review was epic, dude. Yeah, just like, I was like crying at the end of it. I was like, yes! Yes! It's just amazing, dude. Thank you so much. And I'm just putting the finishing touches on the plan for Q2. It's like I can't like keep upping the ante, but I wanna always over deliver. I'm trying to put together the second quarter now, and kind of see how that's gonna work. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. We've talked about this before, where I don't make money on the first box. I don't make money on the second box. I don't make money on the third box. It's on the fourth box, I get you. I'm just kidding. Oh, I see. Cool. Yeah, like I think it prompted you. It said video review or picture review, and I think you might have hit skip at the top right. So just do a text review or something. I don't know. I wonder if you could just do it again. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah. That's cool. I'm glad she got her code. So that works. Yeah, it's all this new stuff, man. Just a lot of new stuff to learn, new systems and processes and live streaming. This is all new. And this is infusion number 6. Social media is all new. You know, in like 2024 April, like a year ago, on the 3rd it'll be a year. I started posting, but before that, I didn't do any social media. Didn't do any of it, so this is all new. All right, Cody. Mephistopheles. I love tea so much now it's crazy. I know it's addictive. Yeah, that's the caffeine and the theobromine. Cody Rose, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for that epic review, man. The review heard around the world. That was like the most amazing review. I was like, my wife can't really read English very well, but I was like, we were slowly going through that review together, like so she could understand it. I'm heading to bed soon, but I'll give it another shot for sure tomorrow. Don't worry about it, man. I mean, I'd like you to get that 50% code, but I mean, I could probably just send you a 50% code if you really want one. I tell Cody no, then he pour me a cup and I drink it. Yeah, that's because he loves you. That's what that means. Yeah, man. It was a huge learning curve. I'm still learning stuff every day. Like, oh, I've been doing this wrong for the past 300 videos. Like, it's so funny. It's so many hours. Oh man, like falling asleep. I edit using CapCut on a tablet. I just like fall asleep with it on my chest. Just like having nightmares of messing up my videos. Anyways, that's I gotta figure out my time management. But thanks for stopping by, everybody. 32 minutes now. I'm just trying to do these for 30 minutes every day. After, if I keep going longer, I start running out of water, start having to use the restroom. But thank you guys. Thanks, Mephistos. Mephistos. Thank you, Mephistos Tarot. Really appreciate that. You guys are so cool. Hey, you look like my new friends, man. You guys are cool. I don't really have that many friends. It's nice to meet cool tea people. And you guys have a great day too, or a great night. Just sleep well. I don't want to keep you up. I'm gonna get going. Have a good night. Okay, Caitlin. Thank you. Caitlin and Cody. Awesome. You guys are so cool. Have a good night, and I'll leave you with these leaves, and you get some sleep. Thank you. Thank you.